the Pocono Mountain Cardinals. Hi, everyone. Along with Bob Noakesy, I'm Bob Capasso. Glad to have you along. We have the top team in the Mountain Division, Pocono Mountain. Stroudsburg, on the other hand, has struggled. They are in upset mode tonight.
No question about it. And playing Mounties home court, Bob, makes a big difference. Don't look at that initial score, the score early in the season, and that was early in the season. Big differential there. Won't see it tonight.
Well, before we go any further, you know, Dr. Bob has been complaining about something with his Chuckies for a long time, the laces, and I don't know if he'll accept these, but I've finally gone out and gotten a pair of laces for the old Chuck Taylor.
Well, Bob, I don't know whether I am going to wear these, to tell you the truth. These are the originals, and I may have to keep the old ones on and tie these on, but thanks a lot. What a partner I have. See them there, lacking the laces, got the new ones. Whether we'll wear them or not, I don't know, but Bob's thoughts was there. I appreciate it.
Well, you can't say you don't have them. Hey, let's look at these two clubs. First of all, boy, the all-everything. Adam Gonzalez, 28 points per game, one of the top players in the state, going for the all-time record here at Pocono Mountain.
And what a treat fans are in for tonight. Hey, how good is Adam Gonzalez you're going to see tonight? Kid can do everything. Kid can throw them from the outside perimeter, too, and some long bombs. This kid doesn't hold back. Penetration, the quickness of a Gonzalez, quickness of this whole Pocono Mountain team, but the real quickness of Gonzalez will penetrate. But Bob, 48 assists for the year. This kid is not a selfish player. He's averaging 27, but he will make the dish if he feels the pressure of the defense.
He needs just 10 to become the all-time leading scorer at Pocono Mountain. But one thing the Cardinals are lacking a bit is an inside game, and that's where John Dillard has to come up big. Only 6'2", but he has to be a player that's going to play maybe 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, they don't have a true post player, this Pocono Mountain team. In fact, one step away from making them a great ball club, great record, but if they had that big inside presence, which they don't have. But Dillard is 6'2", listed for 6'2", but plays much taller, like a 6'5", like you said. Why? Great leaping ability of Dillard, but to help Gonzalez on the offensive end, Dillard has to produce too.
On the other side, you may have one of the more athletic players in the Mountain Valley Conference in Dennis Moore. About 17 points per game. This guy can jump through the roof and averages about 8 rebounds a game.
Yeah, you call it the DMZ and not the demilitarized zone. This is the Dennis Moore zone. He owns the paint in there. Watch this leaping ability. We saw a few jams last game. Don't be surprised. See a few from Denny tonight.
Well, if he's Mr. Inside, Dave Manzer is Mr. Outside. The three-point shooter, averaging about 12 a game. They need for him to come up big, too.
Definitely has to help more with his offensive presence, Bob, but more so than that, without Merced starting at point guard, we understand Merced will not start. He's normal point guard. Mance is going to have to control the ball. Why is it key? Quickness of Pocono Mountain defensively. Mance is going to have his hands full bringing up the ball, playing the guard position. That's going to be key tonight if the Mounties are going to be there.
And the Mounties are going to have to recover from a 37-point loss earlier in the season. Bob, I guess they just have to get that out of their mind.
And what they have to do is get off to a quick start. Can't afford to fall back big early in this contest. That's not the type of club. They want to control the tempo of this game. So it's important the first, second quarter. Looked up some stats. Boy, they were behind. I think it was 37-16 in that first game. They're down 200 points to their opponents in the first half all season. So a must. Can't fall back early.
Well, we get a little bit of a crowd here tonight as we get set for Dr. Bob's board. Not just the regular two people holding the board. We got a group here, all the Dr. Bob fans here.
Yeah, and you know what? Mountie cheerleaders, Bob, happy to help us out again tonight. We have 4 instead of the normal 2. Let's beat them now. Mountie cheerleaders excited. Big rivalry with the Cardinals, right? And we have
Terry Burns, Christy Hammond, Heather Metz, Julie Jacoby.
Thanks a lot for helping. Takes 4 to hold my board now. It's getting heavier as the season progresses. But we're going to look at probably a matchup zone defense by the Mounties. They like to play man-to-man, but watch out for a matchup against these Cardinals tonight. Why? Quickness of the Cardinals. Neutralize that quickness. How they're going to do it. Man against Gonzalez. But when the ball's in Gonzalez's hands, and I put him on the wing, but he could be out here, he can be over here. They have to pay particular attention to an Adam Gonzalez at 27 points a game. Balls on this side, take for example, that defense has to help. That man there, that man here, pay particular attention to Gonzalez, because what he'll do if he doesn't get the shot here, you're playing up tight, quick penetration into the paint. It's so fast, help has to be there. Another reason for matchup zone Rebounding. X there, X there, X there. Semicircle around the basket. Must block out. Have to defend on the matchup zone. Once they get the ball, they're going to look to run. Sean Thornton is not going to hold the ball. Bob, Sean Thornton says he's not going to hold the ball against this Cardinal club. If he's going to run, wow, if they get the ball, watch out. This could be up and down all game.
Yeah, but you know what? He's worried, and we talked about that in the JV game. He does not want to see this get into a track meet, because if they do, Gonzalez could end up with quite a few points.
And more important than that, Bob, you got a matchup, no turnovers on that matchup zone, or when they come against that defense, the quick defense. Also, rebounding. Rebounding is going to be key. They must hit the board strong, both offensive end and defensive end. But go ahead. What do we have? We're excited. Why? We're always excited when we come to the Mountie Gym, because they have the band, the pep band. It's so exciting. And look what we have here. Let's move up. Let's give a little room. We've got the pep band. It's been my dream throughout the years coming up to Mountie Land that I lead the band. It's just like Lawrence Welk of old, and I might sit in that stage right now. We're going to give it a 1 and a 2 and a 3. No expense. Everything goes in this game, I'll tell you.
The Mounties and the Cardinals, the starting lineup and the opening tap coming up. And now tonight's starting lineup. First of all, for Pocono Mountain, at one guard number 14, Jovan Smalls, a 5'8" junior. The other guard number 50, Adam Gonzalez, a 6'2" senior. The forwards, Josh Rose, number 11, a 6'3" junior. Number 23, Darrell Jackson, a 6-foot senior. And number 41 is John Dillard, a 6'2" senior. For the Mounties, Tom Huber is one guard, number 15, a 5'9" sophomore. Dave Manter, the other guard, is number 22, a 5'11" senior. Matt Kapkawa, number 53, is one forward, a 6'2" sophomore. Dennis Moore, the other forward, number 21, a 6'4" senior. And Eugene Newsom, number 42, a 6'6" senior. He's the center. Brad Pencil is in his 13th year as head coach of the Cardinals. Pocono Mountain 14-3 on the season overall, 7-2 in the Mountain Valley Conference, leading the Mountain Division. Stroudsburg, coached by Sean Thornton in his 10th year. The Mounties 5-10 on the season, 3-6 in the Mountain Valley Conference. Trying to avoid missing districts for the second year in a row. Last year, the first time since 1994 that they did not make playoffs.
Yeah, Sean does such a great job over the years that is Coach Thornton for these Mounties, Bob. You know, talking to him casually before the game, talking about maybe, hey, what kind of defense you're going to use against this quickness of this Cardinal ball club. And, you know, he said to me, I said, how about the box of one? You know, you got Gonzalez averaging 27 points a game. I was a coach. Hey, that looks like a pretty good defense for me. He said, no way. As long as Coach Thornton is coaching these Mounties, you'll never see me play a box and one against any ball player, no matter how good he is. So he feels his club can handle handle this Cardinal club in this second meeting with their normal man, and watch for the matchup as we alluded to pregame.
Cards will wear red. The Mounties wearing white. The Cards come off a win against Northampton 72-37. Stroudsburg lost to Parkland 68-40. Jackson and Morin were underway.
And, you know, talk about the big difference in that first meeting, but Coach Pencil, we saw him before the game also, and he mentioned the fact being a little nervous here because playing on the Mounties' home floor and the rivalry that this game has meant in the last 2 years might make a difference.
Smalls with the steal, Gonzalez with his first basket. There's Moore inside. Huber on the rebound. And then Smalls takes it away again. Up ahead, he has Dillard. Dillard to the hoop, and he'll go to the line. Moore picks up the first foul of the game.
There's no question, quick hands, quick feet. The Cardinals have played that way all year. No different tonight. Up-tempo of the game. What the Mounties have to do defensively is get back quickly, because you know the Cardinals are going to run. Watch it here. Just penetration to the basket, quick, strong effort there.
Dillard hits the first. Dillard averaging 12 points, 7.2 rebounds a game. Newsom with the rebound. Here come the Mounties. Moore dropped it in. Newsom inside, and the Mounties are on the board.
One thing the Cardinals do defensively, so quick, they want to go to the basketball. You saw 3 red shirts attack Moore right away when he got the ball in the paint. Newsom's over. Good look by Moore.
Jovan Smalls. Jackson with a couple of tips, and then Newsom with the rebound. Capcala has it taken away by Jackson. It's a 3-on-3. Jackson over to Smalls, and they'll reset.
The Mounties got back quicker that time. Must do that every time the Cardinals get the ball on the defensive end.
Oh, Gonzalez got bumped off the charge there, but still was able to float and hit the basket. And then he turns around. Actually, it's going to be Jackson picking up the foul. So the first foul on the Cardinals against Darrell Jackson. There's the runner by Gonzalez.
Yeah, tough shot off the wrong foot, so to speak, as we call it in basketball, a lingo. But Gonzalez, such an offensive player. I think fans judge for themselves. How good is this kid? Let's watch him tonight.
Oh, Brad Pencil. Capcala puts up the 3. Moore the follow. Of Gonzalez, Brad Pencil says there's not another guy as good offensively within 200 miles.
Yeah, I wonder what kid he knows that's over that distance, Bob. There must be someone he knows that thinks is better, but I think what he means, there's not too many better anywhere than Gonzalez.
Rose with the basket, his first hoop. He averages just over 2 a game. Here's Moore inside. Nice look from Eugene Newsom.
Good inside play by Moore and Newsom here early in the contest. That time Newsom finds Moore open. It was reversed the last time, working good inside offense for the Mounties.
Smalls for Gonzalez against Newsom. Uses glass. Gonzalez has 6, and he needs just 4 for that record. A foul called on Dillard. That's his first. The record is owned by Eric Nostein, 1,483 points. And Gonzalez needs just 4 points now to break that.
And there's no way you're going to play Gonzalez even up matchup type man-to-man or even straight up man-to-man. They're in a matchup zone. They still have to use man-to-man principles, and communication will be so important to try to stop Gonzalez, because Bobby saw him last time. Baseline, he could be wing, he could be out of the point. So pay particular attention, and communication important defensively.
Smalls with the steal. He'll go end-to-end, and a foul is called on Huber. No, are they going to call it an offensive? They're going to call an offensive on Jovan Smalls, his first and the team's 3rd.
And what happens in your up-tempo game, you want to push it maybe too much, and the coach Brad Pencil will say, hey, you don't have it, bring it back. But this team is so up-tempo oriented, they maybe force it at times.
It's Huber who takes the charge. Into the game comes Logan Ford, a 5'10", senior, number 24 for Stroudsburg. pressure down Moore. Moore steps through and hits the layup. 6 for Moore early.
Getting some good looks at the basket here early offensively. That is, the Mounties taking good control of the ball when they bring it over the timeline. My concern before the game was guard play, turnover ratio that the quick defense of the Cardinals have, but the Mounties handling well so far.
Jackson giving Huber fits in the corner, and now they'll call a foul on Jackson. That's the second on Darrell.
Second personal foul, number 23, Darrell Jackson.
The initial meeting, the Cardinals jumped up like 10-0 in that first quarter. Mounties, a little difference this time. This is what they have to do. Stay in the game early. We mentioned that pregame, too. Mounties, again, doing a good job taking care of the basketball thus far.
Adam Gonzalez had 24 first-half points in that game. Here's Huber. That comes off. Ford ends up with the rebound. Manter for 3. Back rims it. Moore with the rebound. So far, it's Stroudsburg on the board.
Good job on the board. That was key. Also must rebound in good position underneath, blocking out. Remember, with Cardinals, when you like to run, you kind of go away from the defensive board for the outlet, and they want to get up the court so quickly. But Mounties doing a great job under the board.
The first lead for the Mounties on the Manter basket. And Brad Pencil wants a timeout. Not happy early. He takes a 30-second timeout. They'll get George Sherman, a 6'2 senior, into the ball game for the Cards. And a much better start for the Mounties in this game, obviously, from the last game. But a good start, and we talked about that in the pregame, Bob. Important for the Mounties.
Absolutely. They can't afford to play catch-up type basketball. This club, the Mountie club, averaging 52 points a game. This is not a great offensive unit that Coach Thornton has this year, whereas the Mounties averaging about 66 points a game. And I'll tell you what, the way they run, Bob, seems like they should score an awful lot more. But what the Mounties are doing so well here early, number one, taking care of the basketball. Had a few turnovers early, but straightened that out. Rebounding. More than one shot underneath their own board and handling the defensive board so well. One and done for the Cardinals thus far. So all around, game plan good by Coach Thornton and his Mounties.
So Sherman into the ball game gives them a little strength, the fullback on the football team. Gonzalez thought about that 3. Open in the corner. Has to recover for a moment and hits the jumper. Gonzalez with 8. He's within 1 of tying that record.
Well, you saw matchup zone. Good man-to-man situation there in the corner against Gonzalez. That was okay, but the kid falls back, and how good defense can you play against him? He has all the weapons.
Sherman pays dividends already with the steal. Dillard through. The reverse, no. And it will be off of Dillard. So the Mounties will get it back.
Yeah, that time Gonzalez, like in the wing area on the opposite side of the court. So you're playing defense. You're looking for Gonzalez where he was before when he hit that big 3. All of a sudden, he's not there. The kid's all over the place.
Ford lost his footing, goes down, and gets tied up. The possession arrow says Cardinal basketball.
Early they scored in transition, that is the Cardinals, and I think the Mounties with their board strength thus far straighten that out, hitting the boards much harder, keeping the Cardinals in kind of a half-court game, and when the Mounties get it, keeping their half-court game. So thus far, I think...
Gonzalez for the record, got it!
I said controlling, or I was going to say controlling the tempo, but then again, in a half-court situation, is he tough or what?
1,485 points now for Adam Gonzalez, the all-time leading scorer at Pocono Mountain. Congratulations to Adam.
Terrific, Mike. Congratulations also. What a ball player he is. And you see a record being set tonight with a bomb of a three-pointer. Let's look at it. Look where he is. See the three-point line? You see where Adams is? You talk about an Adam bomb. You saw one there. And that's not unusual for him, Bob. He's comfortable from that distance. And that's the difference between him and the average Scholastic player.
And, you know, Adam Gonzalez, an engaging personality. If you ever sit down and talk to him, it's fun to talk to. Loves playing this game.
And our hope is that the future is good to him, too, and he advances at the next level of basketball. And I know his senior year isn't over, but, boy, I look forward to him rising through the ranks at other levels.
Taken away, Jovan Smalls. Up comes Huber, and Huber gets called for the foul. That's the second on the Mounties and the first on Tom. Well, there was some question with the grade that Adam was in and the eligibility. So what they did was they had him accelerate a little bit. He will graduate this year, and they're working on some prep schools for next year. Get him a year of prep school, get his grades up. All those grades have been up recently, and so have his SAT score. So he's done much better in the classroom, and they figure 1 year of prep school, and then he'll be ready for the college ranks. Moore couldn't get the putback off the Manor miss at the other end. Gonzalez with a hard foul from Logan Ford.
No question there. Adam was not going to score. Watch defense here preventing Ford trying to prevent the shot going up. Went to the ball, though. Not an intentional type foul, although good contact was made, but Ford did go for the basketball. And Bob, you know, talk about Gonzalez again. You said prep school with marked academic, but boy, just think of what that will do for him for physical maturation too.
Which is
that's unbelievable. Yeah. Now we'll look at him here, 6'2" senior, all-time leading scorer, Pocono Mountain.
Hey, how about this summer basketball team? Jerry McNamara from Bishop Hannon and Adam Gonzalez. Oh, how about that for an AAU team?
Unstoppable duo there as far as I'm concerned. Coaches would just faint. They see those two come on the court together.
Hey, Gonzalez missed that free throw. He's a 75% free throw shooter, and he missed them both. Jude Merced, the senior, is into the ball game, by the way, number 11. Gonzalez with the near steal, loose ball. Dillard up ahead. Gonzalez can't run it down.
Well, the Mounties not backing down from the Cardinals. They tried to up-tempo there. Cardinals get back quickly, though, but good hands, good defense, quick defense by the Cardinals creates turnover. Can't afford to do that, the Mounties, to stay in the game. There it is again.
Dillard to the floor for the steal. To Cesar Garcia, 6'3" senior, number 31, who's into the game. Gonzalez long three is no good. Smalls with the long rebound. James Anderson, who is also into the game, a 6' senior, number 30, misses on the three. So Brad Pencil has gone to the bench here in the first quarter. Manter for three. Found the range now. His 30th three-pointer of the season.
And he complimented Moore so well, being the second leading scorer on this club. That's his thing, the perimeter shot. Moore is the presence inside. You get it out to Manter. Defense concentrating on Moore. Manter open, he can hit it. We'll watch it here. Defense concentrates inside. Manter with a big three.
Manter, 33 pointers on the season, averaging 12 points a game. Had 4 threes in the first meeting.
They're my buddies, the Pep Banders. I'll tell you, Bob, it's exciting having them down there. Great group. We always look forward to seeing them when we come up to Mountie Land.
It was like the music came out of your wand, though. Got them started early.
And the 2 and the 3. I need the bubbles, though. No bubbles. We needed the bubbles.
Is there anybody in this gym who knows who Lawrence Welk is?
I guess not. Probably me and 2 or 3 others.
The Mounties, by the way, took that time out off that three-pointer. They've climbed back within 1 with a minute left here in the first quarter.
But, Bob, what the Mounties have to do in this game, they're only down by 1, doing a great job against these Cardinals here early in this game with only 1 minute left in the quarter. But anytime they want to get up-tempo, they get caught up in that game. I think what they have to do, more discipline. If they don't have it, bring it back. Offensive set. They're getting good looks off their offense, half-court offense.
Little touch foul here called on Manter. You know, Bob, you ask, why call that foul? When you have somebody like Gonzalez who is that quick to the basket, that's a big foul. You get a hand on him and impede his progress. That's why you have to call what may seem like a touch foul there. Rose is back in. Jackson is back in for the Cardinals. Sherman and Anderson leave.
Good communication there by the Mounties to stop that inbounds play. Of course, trying to free Gonzalez for the 3 in the side.
The Cards pull it back out here. May go for the last shot. No, I guess not. Jackson, Dillard, basket. I figured they might go for the last shot. The way Pocono Mountain plays, they may get 3 within this half minute.
No, they'll go to the basket. Very rarely will they hold the ball for any amount of time. They love to go to the iron.
Moore with trouble here from Merced. And Jackson comes over and commits the foul. That's the 3rd on Darrell Jackson.
I'm paying particular attention now to Mander after he hit that 3 in their last time up the floor. Merced out there just moving the ball around on the outside, taking the point position now for the Mounties. So Mander making his presence felt, and watch out for his quick entry pass, freeing Moore, maybe Newsom inside.
12 seconds left, first quarter. Been entertaining. Maybe a little more up-tempo than Stroudsburg wants. Manter for 3. Loose ball still on the rebound. Dillard pulls it down. There's time for a shot here. Anderson to the other end. No! And Chauvin Smalls can't get a shot off after the rebound and before the buzzer. That's it for 1.
Well, I think Coach Thornton likes where he is, only down 3 as compared to that first game, and he's in position right now, but they've got to get back. You saw it there. Outlet, quick outlet off the board by the Cardinals. This is what they like to do. Up-tempo the game, and Mounties get caught again. Must get back fast.
Cards by 3.
Hey, a DIY kid can do a lot more than you think. Think about it. You can make your own kite, your own games. How about a creature keeper? Think about this. Lots of great projects every week. Projects you can do yourself. Think we're kidding? We're not. DIY Kids.
Do-It-Yourself Network is available on Blue Ridge Digital Cable.
Bob, certainly a change from the first meeting where Pocono Mountain jumped out to a 10-0 lead and ran away from there.
Absolutely. Why, Bob? I had some keys before the game that we were going to look at. Number 1, guard play. Don't turn over the ball too often. Did good first beginning of the game, early in the quarter, turned it over a few times, settled that down. Rebound, doing a good job under the boards. Must get back quicker, though. That's what they're failing to do. Controlling the tempo of the game, doing pretty well in that regard.
Stroudsburg with the ball to start the second quarter, and Anderson starts the second quarter with a steal. Anderson will come in, give you about 4 points a game. Decent 3-point shooter. Gonzalez wanted to catch and shoot. Smalls. Dillard inside against Newsom. Newsom forces it high off the glass and grabs the rebound.
And good job by Newsom not picking up foul. Great look up court. Wow.
Moore fouled by Anderson.
More on the fly. You see, the Mounties will take it if it's there. Can't risk the fact of forcing it, however. Moore was open. That kid can runs the floor at his size, Bob, and we know how he can lead. But Newsom defensively on the other end there shows Moore leading the pack, going up strong. We're waiting for the jam. I want to see Mama Moore toaster bits, but Denny almost had it there. But I was going to say, Bob, that just defensively on Newsom, down the other end of the court, good point there. Laid his body up against Dillard. Dillard can jump, can leap high, but failed to go after the ball. He slapped at the ball, just kept Dillard, forced him away from the basket. Good defense by Newsom.
Moore with 7 points now. The foul, by the way, was on Rose and not Anderson, so it's Rose's first. Huber plays Gonzalez out there. He'll stay in the zone.
Well, they're in a matchup, but watch Gonzalez because he's going to take his time, just roam the court, and they have to communicate, picking up as he goes through. Someone else has to pick him up, but they have to be aware at all times. Communication is so important in a matchup zone.
The foul is on Newsom. That's his first, and the 5th on the Mountie. And Dillard will have a chance for a three-point play here.
That was just a quick move to the baseline, beating Moore to the baseline and picking up the foul. Dillard is so quick and has such great leaping ability.
The three-point play pushes the Cardinal lead out to 5. Huber has it stolen by Small. Jovan. Now Dillard. Gonzalez to reset. Well, he turns. Nobody's defending, so he puts up the 3. Long rebound to Anderson.
Very key defensive set here by the Mounties, I think. Scoring here, as the Cardinals have just done, and Gonzalez so effective again, up by 7, again digging themselves a hole here in the second quarter as the Mounties. Now, important offensively, control, going through your offensive set, look inside, move the ball.
Manter wide on the 3. Gonzalez with the rebound. 3 on 2. Hard bounce pass to Dillard. Dillard has it blocked by Merced, but he'll get a second chance. Dillard has 8 and a quick timeout for Sean Thornton in the Mounties.
And what you look for in ball players is sustained leaping ability. You saw Dillard had it there. What did he do? Up high to one time. Bang to the floor. Up again. So sustained leaping ability. Watch this. Leading the pack. Good defensive effort here. He goes up once. Doesn't get it. Look at it. Up again. Strong. Bang. Off the board. Creates Dillard. What a play inside.
And all of a sudden, the Cardinals have a 9-point lead. And Sean Thornton does not want to let this get away from him after his team played a real nice first quarter.
Well, Bob, what has happened is they get, again, caught up in up-tempo type game, came down the court, took some quick shots, didn't get into the offensive set. I said they were effective, working the ball around the outside perimeter, came out to play them, bang inside the Moore. Thus far, maybe the latter half of that first quarter, now early in the second quarter, have not looked inside, have failed to get it inside. This is what was effective for them early in the first quarter.
Mountie basketball, they're down 9. Just 1 point here in the second quarter. Manter back rims that. Moore, the rebound, the hook, and the basket. So Dennis Moore now with 9, and that pulls him back within 7. Smalls at the other end. Moore with a block now, and then Small steps on the baseline on the rebound.
Good awareness defensively by Dennis Moore. Saw ball must be stopped, saw the penetration, went up high to knock it down. Watch it here. Penetration, quickness of the Cardinals again. Watch Moore. Great timing, swiping it away.
Moore with his 32nd block. And here's Smalls with the steal. To Gonzalez for the layup. Adam Gonzalez with 15.
And that'll put you in a hole badly because you try to beat this pressure and the quickness of the Cardinals by dribbling the basketball. They trap you, and that's what happens. Turnover again.
And a foul at half court after the Small steal. Tom Huber will pick up his second. That's the 6th on the Mounties. And all of a sudden, this Cardinal press and running game starting to take effect.
Well, you can call it explosive. You know, they can lay quiet for so long, but they're so quick, and they're so aggressive defensively, always looking for the ball, quick to the ball, and then to the iron, that they'll put you in a hole fast.
Wow, off the tip, look at Dillard on the board. 10 points for John Dillard.
Now it's a matter also of a mental game with the Mounties. Work their way back into it. Why down so early in that first game and then getting beat so bad in that first game? Have to get that out of their minds, work their way, again, cliche, but must do it one basket at a time, work the offense.
Boy, the cart's really collapsing on Moore. This one taken away by Josh Rose. Down to the floor goes Newsom. Down to the floor goes, wow, Smalls. And out of the pack, Smalls comes down with it. It'll stay with the cart.
Tough to follow the ball. These guys go up and down the court so quickly. Boy, quickness and all those Cardinals out there.
Gonzalez fakes right, goes left, hits a 3. Adam Gonzalez with his second three-pointer. That's 46 on the season.
Well, and I'll tell you, I don't care how good defense and who's playing your defense. You can't play him much better than that. What he gave a little shake and bake, loosen the defense, come back at him quickly, and the defense did come back at him quickly, but he's out of range, you think, but not for Adam.
Nice baseline move by Dennis Moore. He makes something happen. 11 11 for Dennis as we get to the halfway mark of the second quarter. Smalls at the other end. Newsom with the rebound. Out comes Rose, and he slaps across the arms of Eugene Newsom. That's the second on Rose.
Cardinals always going after the basketball. But in that regard, Newsom, 6'6", inside players out at the top of the circle. Should you attack him that way? Is he any threat out there? I don't think so. Rose picks up the foul. I don't think Coach Pencil liked that effort. Although he likes the aggressive type defense, Newsom out that far, no threat.
That's the 7th foul on the Cardinals, so Eugene will shoot 1 plus the bonus.
Nice stroke by the big guy from the foul line. Good technique.
This guy's going to play some big-time football.
Just as long as I'm not on the opposing team when that guy plays the big-time football.
Here's Gonzalez hitting the break. Anderson, Smalls, double covered. Rose. Smalls for 3. Loose ball on the rebound. Guys diving to the floor. Will have a tie-up. It's Capcala and Rose. And the possession arrow will give it to Pocono Mountain.
Let me mention another thing about Gonzalez, Bob, but maybe the average fan doesn't pick up. You might even think at times he's lazy, so to speak. His movement or his change of pace in the movement without the basketball and with the dribble. Watch that. He's so effective that way. To kind of lull you to sleep and then bang, a burst of speed at the last moment, freeze them or get them open for the shot.
Manter for 3. He's got 2 of those now. Dave Manter with 8 points.
That can't hurt, hitting the 3. 3 points up on the board, but also Cardinals must come out and play him.
That gets them back within 8. Smalls behind the back. Nice move, and they'll work it back to Gonzalez for 3. Ford runs down the rebound. Nice hustle there, but to Gonzalez. Adam, the leaner, and an offensive foul called on Adam Gonzalez.
Well, when you're an aggressive team, you're going to expect to pick up fouls like that. It's Gonzalez, aggressive to the basket, foul against Gonzalez on the penetration.
Dillard is back. Rose leads, so it's Dillard with Anderson, Sherman, Gonzalez, and Small for Pocono Mountain. Ford into the game. Ford, Huber, Capcala, Manter, and Moore for Stroudsburg. They try to go baseline to Manter, stolen by Gonzalez. Smalls right side, got it, and the foul. It'll go against Capcala.
Again, Mounties caught on their offensive end. Why? Quickness of the Cardinals looking up court all times. Got to get back defensively. Hustle up that court. Stop the ball, Phil, to do it again. Cardinals convert.
Smalls for the 3-point play here. Moore with the rebound. Coming to the 2-minute mark, second quarter. Pocono Mountain by 10. Huber, the nice drive. That's a nice move by the sophomore Tom Huber.
Good move by Huber to split the defense of the Cardinals and just creating some offense.
3.5 points a game, gives you 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. A nice rifle inside from Gonzalez to Dillard. Couldn't control, but Anderson has it. Anderson, the fall-away 3.
Well, concentrate on Gonzalez. Dillard will give you scoring, but watch out. There's others on this Cardinal club that can play on the offensive end. You saw it there. Anderson this time.
That's his 11th three-pointer of the season. Garcia back in for the Cardinals. Huber across. Manter thought about the 3, said drive, for Moore inside with defenders on him. Dennis Moore with 13.
I'll tell you, two Cardinal defenders all over Denny Moore, but boy, leaping ability of Moore, and then the presence of mind to know where the iron is on that little turnaround.
Back down to single figures. Well, Garcia open inside. Gonzalez finds him. First basket for Cesar Garcia. Garcia, 6'3" junior. Ford the drive, hard to the floor. Gonzalez with the rebound.
Gonzalez with some leaping ability of his own. Not afraid to mix it up inside.
The Cards pull it back out again with a half-minute left. Not going to say they're going to work for the last shot.
Any bets on this, Bob? I don't think so.
I was wrong the first time, although it looks like.
Well, they'll run it, but I think if they have something open, watch quickness, movement. And, of course, as the seconds will wane down, watch out the ball in that guy's hands. And I think that's where it's going to end up.
Down to 5. To the corner. Anderson for 3. Capcalo with the rebound, and he wisely just covers up. And that will end the first half.
Well, what they try to do is get the ball into the hands of Adam Gonzalez. Wide, best offensive player, of course, going to go to the basket with a few seconds remaining, but then the defense concentrates on him, and Adam can find. We said he gets his share of assists for the year. There's no question about it. He'll find the open man. You saw it there. Rifles it to him, but they fail to convert.
It's halftime. Pocono Mountain leads Stroudsburg 37. If you want to go, you can. Well, we have been told that if you were up at the West School, well, you're going to go to West, and if you're still at the East School, you're going to go East.
No, time will tell, and I think all these split programs will develop as the years to come. And talk about split programs, talk about East Stroudsburg, because we saw East Stroudsburg North this year against Wallapapack. Wallapapack with that great club this year, in the thick of things up in the Lackawanna League. But I'll tell you what, that's a ball club to be reckoned with. Next year, that East Stroudsburg North club is going to be tough. Fine talent on that team.
Yeah. Start to see some rivalries grow. Stroudsburg turns it over with its first possession for the Mounties. Logan Ford gets the start in the second quarter, along with Huber, Manter, Moore, and Newsom. Smalls, Gonzalez, Dillard. Here's Gonzalez going to the hoop. Newsom with the rebound. Jackson and Rose to start the second half for Pocono Mountain. Here's Rose, had the rebound for a moment. Manter knocked it away, but he was out of bounds. It's Cardinal ball.
Good discipline by Dave Manter coming up the court and slowing play down, getting their offensive set. And good look by Newsom. Good percentage shot jumper from the foul line.
Jackson, a nice defense there by Newsom, and it will go back to Stroudsburg.
Does a good job on that court. Takes up a lot of room inside. Tough defensively, getting around the big guy, but has a good tendency, not swiping or slapping at the basketball to pick up that cheap foul.
Hard foul by Jackson. He collars Logan Ford. Ford, none the worse for wear. A tough running back on the football team. Jackson has picked up his 4th personal foul.
Watch the play by Ford again. Quick first step to get him the baseline. Rose comes over, picks up the foul. Good move by the kid there, 24. That's Ford on the line.
There's Sean Thornton in his 10th year as head coach of the Mounties. Has a couple of district championships.
I'll tell you, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed seeing a game played by a Coach Thornton team and a Brad Pencil team, because they're both great guys and both do a great job with their program.
Newsom off the Smalls miss. Ford up ahead. Manter runs it down. It's blocked by Jackson, but Jackson is fouled out. He gets called on the personal. That's the 5th on Darrell Jackson.
Well, it can't hurt if you foul out a starter this early in the game. The Cardinals will go to their bench here early in the second half. Good movement up court. Transition by the Mounties. Manter picks up the foul.
Manter will shoot 2. And I did not say anything, Bob, but Dave Manter is a 78%
I was about to
free throw
notice
shooter.
the quietness between us. Maybe he needed a little noise. There you go.
Manter with 1 of 2. And the lead is back down to 9. Nice look, Gonzalez, Dillard, and the foul is on Newsom. Eugene, just trying to keep it in. He thought he had all ball. And Eugene just like, no.
Let's watch it here. Dillard pushes it at Newsom. Newsom looked like he had all hands on ball, no body. And I'll tell you what, the way he squeezed that ball after the ball was being offered, they might need a new one after he gets through with it. I was ready for the boom, you know, a little explosion there. I think he did I saw a little deflation in the basketball when he squeezed it.
He didn't want to yell. He looked like Dizzy Gillespie there for a moment.
Hey, you know, and he was, one nice thing, one good thing, he was upset with the call, but didn't show the emotions like in verbal, what have you, just grabbed that basketball. Thank God it wasn't my neck.
Lead is back out to 11 on the 2 free throws by Dillard. Ford had that one tipped for the moment by Anderson. Loose ball run down by Smalls. Smalls has Dillard up ahead. Can't find him. He goes back the other way to Gonzalez. And it's Huber with a rebound.
Again, Mounties, don't force no turnover. Very key here, start of the second half. Work your offense. Good look inside, entry pass.
Newsom too hard. Moore with the second chance, the basket, and the foul. It's going to be whistled on Anderson. And Moore with a chance for a three-point play.
Why do we label it the DMZ, the Denny Moore zone in that low paint? You saw it there. This kid is so effective in that low paint area.
For the three-point play. Got it. Moore with 16, and the Mounties have climbed back within 8 now.
Straight up man-to-man. Ford has the job on Gonzalez.
Anderson for 3. Got it. Oh, they're watching Gonzalez, and Anderson takes it and says, hey, I can do that. His second three-pointer. And then the Mounties turn it over. It tipped off of Ford, and it will go to the Cardinals.
Big goal by Anderson again. They're freeing him up on the side. You saw it convert in the first half. This side, he gets an unmolested look, and he can hit the perimeter shot. So defense has to come out and play Anderson.
Dillard off the screen. Lost it for a moment. To the floor goes Moore on the hustle. Here comes Manter. Huber will reset.
A good move by Huber. Get it out of that corner. That's such a terrific trap area. Cardinals ready to pounce on him, but Huber works the ball out, and they move it well that time.
Moore with 18. It's back to single digits. Gonzalez to the... Wow.
How about that matchup? Gonzalez against Moore. Moore with his leaping ability. See him lean in and just hang time. Such a tough shot. He does it so easily.
The up and under for Gonzalez, his first basket in the second half. Manter's a long 3. He was spotted up. Really had the opening, so he took it. Gonzalez to the other end. Down goes Manter. Gonzalez hits the break and hits the pull-up. It's up to 13 now, and Manter, boy, he got caught between the pass there. Dillard with the steal. Gonzalez at the other end.
Well, if you don't take care of the basketball, this is what happens when you play these Pocono Mountain Cardinals. So explosive with their quickness, create offense from defense. You saw it too many times as the Mounties fall back by 15. Watch it here. Dillard, great bounce pass to Gonzalez. Little delay, hang time, softly off the glass.
You know, if we can see that replay again, and you know, want to do this to point something out. Watch when Gonzalez goes to the basket. If we could slow it down just as he's shooting. Gonzalez uses his body so well. Watch how he knows he has a defender there. He shields him, letting him reach forward. He may pick up a a foul on the defender, but there's no way in the world you're going to block that.
No question about it. Keeps the ball away from the defense, as you said, by protecting it, using the right hand, but his whole left side of the body is between him and the defender. And he has that ability. If you notice his eyes, he was controlling the ball, but not looking at the ball as he was coming toward the basket. His eyes on the defender, seeing what move the defender was going to make, and then decided where his position is going to be. Kid's a great player.
Mountie basketball, all of a sudden a 15-point lead, and that's how quickly the Cardinals can push it out here.
You know, what's amazing about the game of basketball, reflexes and what you have to do in such a short period of time. You know, it took me like a minute to explain all that, and yet it has to be done in a split of a second.
Hey, it took you a minute to do that. In that time, I think Pocono Mountain scored 8 points. Ford, the pull-up jumper, he's got it. Logan's first field goal. And it's back down to 13. Small clears out that move. Gonzalez to drive, to stop the pull-up in the basket.
I don't know how you can defend him. He gave a little look right, just drew Ford over just a half a step, enough because of his quickness and his quick first steps to free him again. Adam Gonzalez, you're seeing an offensive clinic here, the way he handles the ball and moves without the basket.
A foul called on Pocono Mountain. Adam Gonzalez on 2-point shots, just 2-point shots. This is not full field goals. 2-point shots alone shoot 62%.
Now, that's not bad shooting in anybody's book, I'll tell you that. And Bob, I'll tell you what, with his bombs from beyond the arc, hey, it's 35% from out there. This kid doesn't take it right from the arc. He'll step back 2-3 paces and then let it fly. So 35% three-point land isn't bad either.
What's that, about 52% overall?
Yeah, he's about a little over 51% overall. That's some shooting.
Small with the rebound, goes left side for Anderson. He misses the over-under reverse, and then a couple of guys rolling on the floor, and the officials jump in and say, hey, come on, cool down. You go that way, you go that way.
Well, would you expect anything different? I mean, we said the rivalry was building up as years have gone by, and hey, you come to Mountie Land, they've got pride hanging in here with these Cardinals after that first meeting. And little action inside, but nothing unnecessary. Just hustling for the ball. Who wants it more?
George Sherman picks up the personal foul. That's his first.
Good job by the official, though, to keep things under control. Was right on top of the play.
I don't like the official. One of the officials just went over and talked to John Dillard. I like how they talk to the players. You know, they're not the enemy. You know, you don't have to ignore them. Hey, go over, talk to them. You know, you're working for both teams out there. Should be Stroudsburg ball, because the foul was on Sherman of Pocono Mountain.
And the official, of course, going over to Brad Pencil, also talking to him, explaining things, trying to keep him under control. So good all-around effort by the official to keep things under hand.
Great backcourt defense by the Cardinals, and we get a tie-up that will turn possession back to Pocono Mountain.
You can't afford to hold on to the ball too long against this Cardinals defense. They're so quick. Don't put the ball on the floor. First open man, hit him with the pass, move up court vertically. Now watch Gonzalez, Bob. Watch him there. Looking like he's lax. He's, hey, taking my time, but I'll tell you what. Don't get too lax on that kid. He'll blow right by you.
Oh, what a pass from Dillard down to Sherman. Behind the back, over his head. Gonzalez with a steal and Newsom with the foul.
And another thing, they don't quit. You saw the goal by Dillard. Great, I should say a pass by Dillard. Over the shoulder, kind of no-look type pass. But made the goal. Defense comes back. Lazily, Gonzalez right on the play, attacking the ball again.
Watch this pass. Wow.
Knowing where your teammates are. sometimes that's a sense that you don't teach a player, Bob. It's from playing basketball over the years. You just develop that ability.
A pair of free throws for Gonzalez, and full court pressure again. Merced into the game for more ball handling.
Yeah, good vertical pass now to find the open man in the middle of that defense. Brings the ball up court. But watch out, red shirt got numbers.
A 5-on-3. Dillard inside to Anderson. Anderson with 8 points. The lead is 21. Newsom right side. Nice look from Merced to Eugene Newsom.
Newsom, good job controlling the basketball. Difficult pass, down a little low for big Eugene. Handled it well.
Moore knocks it away. Here comes Manter, a 3-on-3. He'll take it himself and gets the roll. Moore nearly went up there and touched it, but Manter now has 11 on the field goal.
Moore making sure it's not going to roll off the iron. Was he up there? Is this game getting good or what? But if Mounties have to stop them defensively. Must make a defensive stop here. Games will get out of hand.
Hard spread it out a bit. Gonzalez on the drive, and a blocking foul called on Moore, and Gonzalez went down hard on either his hand or his wrist.
Well, I don't like the look, I'll tell you that right now. It would be a shame if this kid is hurt seriously. And we did hear the floor, him hitting the floor very hard after that drive. Quick first step, we saw that. Left to right hand, doesn't make a difference to this kid. Watch him go up. Ford, Moore, Gonzalez to the floor. You know what? He tried to stop himself with the left wrist, Bob, it looked like. And that's what it looked like on the replay. We might want to look at that again.
Well, he just pushed himself up off the floor.
He's looking
with
right hand.
With both hands.
Yeah, it seemed like he wanted to stop his fall by stretching out, reaching with his hand. We can slow it down toward the end. We'll see if we can pick that up. There he goes. Moore comes over to help, positions himself well against the drive. Here he comes. Boom, both hands.
And
get the floor.
And you know, when he went down there, too, Moore was rolling. He might have gotten that hand or wrist rolled under when Moore went down. Moore picks up his second personal foul.
Too valuable an asset to this Cardinal club. The man on the floor, Adam Gonzalez. Coach Pencil does not want to risk any more injury or any seriousness of any kind of injury to his fantastic offensive player, and has him sit at this point in the third.
Derek Dunston, number 20, checks into the game. He's in there and will shoot for Gonzalez. Dunston came in 2 for 2, and he is now 4 for 4 from the line this season. Here's Merced in. Moore lays it up and gets the foul. The foul goes on Sherman, his second, and Moore with another chance for a three-point play.
6'2" George Sherman of the Cardinals comes over, has to stop basketball. First things first right there, but Moore, strong power move to the bucket, and with his leaping ability, high over the rim to lay it in. What?
Gonzalez back in.
Hey, Coach Pencil said, hey, we're not taking any chances getting him back in there. I mean, I don't know. You know, you got a quality player, hey, the player of the area, and getting him back in there, he must have said, I'm super, coach. I can play, but boy, whether to take the chance.
Anderson, now Gonzalez. 40 seconds left in the
wow.
third. Adams,
Wow.
right side. Sherman blocked by Moore. Sherman gets it back. Javon Small against Merced. He'll get it back. Now it's Manter who takes over the defensive duties. Manter with the steal. And he walks when he gets up to try to go to the other end. Manter arguing that he was dribbling.
Yeah, a good defensive job by Manter there to take it away from Smalls. If Smalls has one thing, Bob, that he has to be careful of is overdoing it with the ball. He loves to handle the ball, and at times maybe over-dribble.
Gonzalez fakes the three, now puts up the three, off the backboard. No, Sherman the follow! George Sherman with the follow at the buzzer, and that's the end of the third quarter.
Sherman beats the buzzer, no question about it. Great position by Sherman for the putback.
60-41, Pocono Mountain leads after three. Other guys who can do it.
Well, leaping ability to say is important. Rebounding. How about position and blocking out under your own board? George Sherman that time demonstrated it so well. Just super with that, Bob. It's not so much we say leaping ability or strength inside, but when you get that position, you can be effective under both boards, and George Sherman demonstrated it there.
And the guys under the boards will be important next week, or actually the end of the week on Friday against Lane and Little. Fourth quarter. Manter, the leaner. It's a 2. Dave Manter with 13.
And that's a nice play. Manter just, the defense went on that little look type fake that he gave the defense, and then he stepped in and leaned in with that soft jumper.
It's 17, the Cardinal lead. Small. Gonzalez against Huber. Nice look inside for Rose, blocked by Moore. Here comes Huber to the other end. Gonzalez gets back, and he gets called for the foul.
Well,
Adam second.
And Adam not afraid to mix it up. Gets back quickly defensively to try to stop Huber. Picks up the foul. Not afraid of the contact there. We'll watch it here. Good block there. Watch Mountie's going to pick up tempo. Here comes Huber, full speed, and Gonzalez from the other side picks up the foul.
That's the 7th team foul on Pocono Mountain. Huber misses the front end here.
And Bob, what happens sometimes defensively when you're playing a quality player like a Gonzalez? Sometimes defense, believe it or not, are mesmerized. I mean, they're watching Gonzalez. You see him the last time down the court, threw his legs behind the back, changes direction, and your defense is waiting for help, and then all of a sudden, bang, it goes right by your ear, finding an open man.
Andrew Kernitz into the game. He comes up with the steal, but it's taken right back by Anderson. Gonzalez was open for the moment here. Smalls making the move. The drive. What a drive by Jovan Small.
Ooh, can't give him any room. Quickness again.
Manter to answer for 3. No, Smalls with the rebound. So Smalls doing a lot.
Whoa.
Here goes behind it. Back.
Baby, I'll tell you what, I toured with the Globetrotters one whole summer. Didn't see anything any better than that.
Gonzalez blocked by Moore. Adam was out of bounds before he picked up the ball. He never established himself back inbounds.
I don't know if we got a good look at that one. That's quite a play by Smalls. Down on the floor, watch it here. Little dribble on the floor. Oh, round it back. Oh, baby, dipsy doodle time. Oh, Smalls, that's great play. And then look at this. Controlling the ball, round the back. Hey, just like I practiced. There you go. Little sweet Georgia Brown.
Can't whistle too well.
And for Smalls, that's not a small play. That was quite a big play.
Glad to have you live here on TV 13. Want to give you a couple of programming notes. Tomorrow night, 10:30 right here on TV 13. Wrestling. It'll be Wilson and Northern Lehigh. That's tomorrow night, 10:30. Here on TV 13. Thursday night at 10:35, we'll have more wrestling. We'll have the Northampton Nazareth matchup. That'll be Thursday night at 10:35. And then, of course, Friday night, live at 7:30. It's Pocono Mountain and Parkland boys basketball here on TV 13. We urge you to go to the game. Should be a great one because you can catch it again Friday night at 10:30. So even though we'll have it live for you, we're going to replay it again.
Well, talk about that matchup
a
little bit, Bob, too. We saw Parkland against Pleasant Valley down at Parkland's a terrific gymnasium, a beautiful place down there in their facility. But, hey, the Bears came all they could handle. They almost came out and pulled it out at the very end. It's going to be an interesting matchup between the two clubs. And I'll tell you what, quickness of this Cardinal team is going to give the Trojans all they can handle.
Yeah, Pocono Mountain's going to have to pull a page out of Pleasant Valley's book. Dillard is called for the foul. Moore will go to the line. That's the second on Dillard. They'll have to pull a page out of the Pleasant Valley book. Pleasant Valley stayed in that game and nearly won that game by out-hustling Parkland out defending them and coming up with some key steals.
And maybe the Cardinals not getting the respect from this division when you're playing a Valley Division team, and the Trojans having such a great year that they are maybe a little overconfident coming up to a Cardinal land.
Unbeaten so far. Maybe a preview of the Mountain Valley Championship game, although Pleasant Valley will want to have a say in that. They're a game behind Pocono Mountain right now. Derek Dunston back into the game for Pocono Mountain. Here's a nice drive by John Dillard. 14 points for Dillard.
It compliments Adam Gonzalez so well, that is Dillard. You saw him there. Probably wanted the intention to dish the ball off, but saw the opening, went strong to the basket.
This will stay with Stroudsburg. The one thing that Pocono Mountain, the one problem Pocono Mountain will have with Parkland will be the same thing Pleasant Valley did, and that's the size of Lane Little.
Lane, strong player, very effective, and he's a very versatile type player. Very impressed by the times I saw him play, and can hurt you in the paint, can take you outside to the perimeter, so they'll have their hands full with an Adam Lane. But Little too, Bob, has these spot type time for the Trojans this year. When he's in there, of course, his size, 6'7", 6'8"-ish in there, he's going to be tough in the paint. So the Cardinals really have to be aggressive blocking him out onto the board.
You see that soft touch by Adam Gonzalez? That thing went up there and just hit the back rim and just stopped. Moore inside. He gets the layup.
And not only that, you know, you always say, hey, maybe good shooters also have a little luck. I don't know why it tends to go their way. Yeah, maybe hard off the back of the iron for most shooters. Good shooters, laser softly drops to this.
A great look from Gonzalez to Rose. Lead is back up to 21. And the Cardinals take it back.
Well, that's great defense, playing the post play. That's Rose in there to knock it away. Anticipated that so well.
Dunston for three. That rims out. Dillard hustles in there for the rebound. But then Moore comes away with it. And here comes Manter and the Mounties. Huber. Manter, 17-footer, got it. And then the foul after. Now let's see if this is going to be a shooting foul. It was a two-pointer, by the way. If it is not a shooting foul, it's 1-1. If it is, it's one shot.
See it here. Here comes Anderson over, puts a body on Manter. Picks up the foul.
You know, we've talked about Lane, we've talked about Little for that Parkland team, but you know, they'll do it to you inside. Lane will step outside, then all of a sudden a guy like Huber will come in there and nail the three, and you know, you got the little guy Olsen running the show, and he does it so well, although Pleasant Valley gave him fits.
Well, Olsen only listed at 5'6", but a strong 5'6". He's like a fire plug kind of build out there. Very strong, handles the ball so well, and keeps it on the floor. It moves it, makes the offense move well. But Bob, I think the key of that Parkland club, you got to keep a guy like Bassler from getting on fire. Catching on fire.
Bassler's the other outside guy.
He's such a streak shooter. He can unload it on you quickly, and you're again put you in a hole early. So I think Bassler is really the key offensively for the Trojans, and if they stop him, then they got to watch out for Lane. But they have it all. The Trojans have it going this year, no question about it.
The lead is 19. We're coming to the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Gonzalez. Huber, and an offensive foul on Adam Gonzalez. Good hustle there by Huber to win the spot. Gonzalez picks up his third personal.
And how you play defense is basically with the legs, and as you said, Bob, beating the offensive player to the spot. And of course, offense has an advantage because he knows where he's going. Defense has to pick up from there. Good movement leg-wise by Huber. That's good defense.
Huber inside. That's a good look by Andrew Kernan. Huber with 5. 17-point game. Pocono Mountain with the lead here in the 4th. And the Cards are going to pull it out here and run some clock. Just as I say that, Anderson goes to the basket, loses it. Here comes Huber to the other end. Dillard takes it back.
Wow, really, spreading the floor offensively as did the last time. Now Smalls says no way this time.
Smalls to Sherman, another great look from Jovan Smalls. I'll tell you what, the box score is going to say he had 4 points. What a real nice night for Jovan Smalls running this team from the point. And Anderson with another steal for the Cards.
Smalls, talk about quick. I think he's quicker than quick. and with the basketball, I don't think I've ever seen anybody move faster on the dribble for a long time. Okay, spreading the floor, he says, take some minutes, work some seconds, minutes off the clock. But I tell you what they do more effectively. When they spread the floor like this, they open the middle. Why? Quickness and penetration. Get some easy ones inside.
Moore with the block on Sherman, but Dillard is there for the follow. 16 points for the senior John Dillard.
Also keeps the defense away from the baskets and the rebounding better position offensively.
Manter for 3. That's his 3rd three-pointer. 18 points on the night for Dave Manter. And a quick 30-second timeout here by Stroudsburg because Sean Thornton wants to bring in some of the youngsters. Ron Sandolo, junior, number 3 into the ball game. Number 10 is Nick Ospa, a 5'8 junior. Oh, wait, there's a couple of too many guys on the court here for Stroudsburg. Logan Ford is back in. 32 is Greg Massey, a 6'2 sophomore. And Eugene Newsom is back. The Cards go to the bench as well with Angel Arzuaga, number 33. They brought Garcia back in. And they will go to the 4 corners with under 2 minutes left here. Small steps in, goes for Garcia, and they come back out. So the 4 corners here. But it's a 4 to score. Dillard, but Eugene Newsom is there for the block.
And then you see spreading the floor, opening the middle for quick penetration.
Sandolo for 3. That's blocked by Dillard. Garcia with the rebound. Small. Dillard doesn't get the roll. Ford with the rebound, but Jovan Smalls takes it back.
Oh, here we go. It's showtime. That kid makes it fun, doesn't he? Now the other guy takes over.
Under a minute left here in the 4th.
Now watch the open middle here on this kind of delay or spread type offense that the Cardinals use. And great offense to use, especially this time of game where you have an aggressive defense. Again, take some time off the clock and then open it up for your quick offensive moves by this quick Cardinal team.